there, young Tony Boyles. And it's always a thrill to watch Tony go in there. He's a young fellow who has really come along well in the months that he's been wrestling. But, boy, does he have some work cut out for him today.
First of all, I don't need none of these jerks that's sitting out here clapping for me, brother. That big fat slob right there, I don't need none of them. They see me with a Southern heavyweight title, so they want to sit out here and get a free ride. Well, Jack, you better find somebody else to holler for, because I don't need nobody or nothing like these jerks.
Okay, fine. After those stirring words from Tommy Rich, maybe we can finally get ourselves a match going in here. What a marvelous attitude for a young man. Okay, Dave, here we go.
It'll be a one-fall, 15-minute time limit match. From Arkansas at 191 pounds on the right of your screen, Tony Boyles. And from Hendersonville, Tennessee, 228 pounds, Wildfire, Tommy Rich. One-fall, 15-minute time limit match. Referee Paul Morton.
Okay, there are the introductions in there. Tommy Rich with Jimmy Hart following around behind. Yeah. Wildfire. Tommy standing up there goading and irritating Tony Boyles in there. Tony obviously would be a major underdog in this bout, but he's the kind of scrapper, boy, I'll tell you what, it'll give you something to think about. Yes. Get it off and let's get it on, Tommy. Do whatever you think you're capable of doing. Jimmy Hart with the belt and jacket and all, and bell time, here we go. Tony Boyles out of the corner facing Tommy Wildfire Rich. Referee Paul Morton. And Boyles whoops him up on the rope. Listen to the crowd. After Rich's marvelous opening statement in there, they get a kick out of Tony, muscling him around a little bit. And back over to the ropes again, and Boyles is not awed by the international reputation of Wildfire. Now, Tommy's starting that stuff, and Jimmy Hart chiming in about pulling hair. The referee gets Hart to sit down in his chair. And he makes a passing comment to Tony Boyles, keep your hand out of the hair. Tony with those powerful legs. We push Tommy back to the ropes again. Sit down, Jimmy. Need any warriors. Tommy Rich with that elbow. Charging Tony, goes with a foot. That's legal. He caught him with the top part of the foot. Tony fighting his way back, going after Rich. And Rich stops him cold with a right hand. Right on the button, Tony shakes the head, coming out after him. Rich looks like he's going for a suplex. He does. Takes him up and over and down hard. As Boyles comes up off the deck and Rich picks him up. Big body slam pounds Tony down there as Rich is taking over. Yeah, I see. Drops with the elbow down on the young fellow's head.
Boyles giving away about 30 pounds. And also lots of height for Wildfire Tommy Rich.
And a standing side headlock has paid off. We could see it from over here. He nailed him with a jab right at the throat. Kicks him. Tony Boyles in trouble. As Tommy Rich is rubbing it in. And boy, literally there, right with the laces of the boot, the referee telling him, watch the boots, watch the boots. Tony nailed again with that elbow, and Tommy Rich now with things going his way early in this bout comes underneath with the uppercut. Caught him, it looked like, with a forearm, Dave. I think he slipped up and had a legal punch.
Yeah. We're 2.5 minutes in. Must seem like a week and a half to Tony Boyles.
Yeah. Boyles whipped into the corner, taken out over the shoulder, and Rich comes down off the rope. Quickly and nails Tony right in the head. Rushed back into the ropes, and Tony fired at him. Caught with that big arm. Bam. Down he goes, and up comes the leg of Tony Boyles in 1, 2, 3. Tony never quit. He was just overwhelmed by the more experienced, the larger, the heavier, the taller, as you said, Tommy Rich in there, Dave.
And somewhat irritated as he went in there. Boy, he was in control. 3:02 the time on it as Rich takes command and wins.